Give us a thumbs up. we are killed out. Down here at Red's, got the wheels and tires dismounted. So these wheels, guys, if you want these wheels, 5,500 bucks ship, or you can come pick them up for 5 grand. So let me know on these wheels if y'all want these. 2616 8x6.5 bolt pattern. They are not Ford bolt pattern. So any of the Dodge guys that watch the channel, perfect condition, no curb rash. I'll freshly polish them and all that stuff before I ship them out. Or I'm in Kentucky. You can DM me on Instagram if you're interested in those. Got these 40s sold. So y'all say goodbye last time you'll see them. Okay. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Just Like Smith channel. I know I just now said that'd be the last time that you see the tires, but they're behind me right now, and we kind of have a lot to talk about. So the first thing that I want to go over is going to be, since we have the 40s sold, I'm going to be ordering the new tires. So I'm going to need your guys' help in the comments down below on what size tires we should go with. But in order to guess what size tires we should go with, or give me your all's opinion, you're going to have to know what size lift we're going with. So I've had the truck at 20 inches of lift for a little over a year now, and love the Striker kit. No issues with it. Rode good, drove good. Just the sheer size of it was awesome to an extent. And then there were some downsides to it, kinda. I mean, not really. A lot of people find it, you know, like an issue to have a big lifted truck. I don't really find it an issue, but I also just kind of use my truck for YouTube. So I guess I kind of understand, you know, daily driving a truck like I do for the normal person versus for a person like me. A 20-inch lift could kind of be a hindrance. And my truck's still not going to be super crazy functional like a stock F250 would be, or anything like that. But we are going to actually do a smaller lift, and by smaller lift, it's still going to be a pretty big truck, but it's not going to be as big as it is now, obviously, because we're going down in tire size. My two options that I'm going to give you guys are obviously smaller than a 40. The rim size is staying the same. So we will still be running 2616s. We're gonna be running different 2616s. We'll no longer have the KG1s. So, and that's for another video. I have a super huge surprise on that I think you all are really gonna love. We're doing some one-off wheels. They'll actually be named after the channel, from a really cool company I know the owner of, and he's gonna hook it up and sponsor the YouTube channel and give me a really good deal, to where I can still afford to be able to make awesome content for you guys and not blow all of my money on a brand new set of forged wheels. So they are 2616 forged wheel, and I'll be, after I get the spoke pattern and everything finalized, like I said, it's a one-off set. So we've been going back and forth with ideas, designs, stuff like that, and we're going to make a one-off set of wheels for the truck. So that's something that y'all are going to want to stay tuned for sure. But as far as the tires go, we are limited to a 26-inch wheel, and if we do the 26-inch wheel, then we're going to have to do either a 37 or a 35. That's kind of our only two options on that. So, and the only two companies that I know of really are like Versatire, Fury, and Venom Power, or Venom Tire, whatever it's called. And out of all of those tread patterns, I've already had the Furies. I love my Furies, but I don't want to do Furies again. And I'm going to do a 2616. So Furies don't really run true to size on that particular tire. I know they say 35 15 50 or whatever, but it's stretched a lot. So we're not going to do the Fury. And the Versatire is kind of in that same boat. It's a 36 that they make. That's pretty cool. And they also make a 39. But on a 2616, that's kind of not it either, because that does provide a lot of stretch. And I'm not really a huge fan of the unsymmetrical tread pattern of the Versatires. So we're not doing Versatires. So we are sticking with the Venom Power tires. That's what I've got imagined in my head. That's what I'm going to do. But I need your guys' help on picking the tire size. So in order to pick the tire size, like I said, y'all are going to need to know what size lift I'm doing. And I personally don't even know myself, because I want the truck to be as low and wide as absolutely possible and still be able to turn, or still have pretty good turning radius. I don't really expect to have full cut, but it would be awesome if I did. But again, I don't want to make it too tall to where it looks unsymmetrical as far as like running too small of tires. So we are going to either do a 35 or a 37. And as far as the size of lift goes, it's going to be anywhere between 9 inches up to 12 inches. So anywhere between 9 to 12. Not sure what I'm going to set it at. I want to set it as low as possible, and still be able to turn pretty good with 26 by 16s, 4-inch Shifted Industries wheel spacers, and the 35 or 37-inch Venom tires. And sometimes I may not want to run the 4-inch wheel spacers, so I'm thinking that we should do a 37. So does that sound okay to you guys? Because I'm thinking the 35s would give it that skate look, and it would be so wide like a bulldozer going down the road, and it would look really, really awesome. But I think we're going to get more functionality out of it, as far as like towing capacity and just drivability and stuff with the 37. So I'm thinking that I'm going to go with the 37. But if you all would like to see the 35s, then we can do the 35s, and we just be able to bring it down even lower. Either way, it's going to be stupid wide and stupid clean, and all of the suspension. I'm not going to tell you all what brand lift yet until I actually order it. I'm about to order it as soon as I get done filming this video, actually. So that'll be in the next video. And also in the next video, we're going to be doing some work right here to the F250 axles. So as you all seen, I got the F250 axles. We drove to Nashville, Tennessee, and met our good friend that bought the lift kit off of us. So we've got his old axles right here. So right here, we're going to go into major detail. Obviously, we'll take off the shock brackets and all that stuff. We're going to disassemble, get rid of the emergency brakes, pull a lot of the stuff off of the axle. Obviously, we'll have to pull the gears, ball joints, bushings, seals, everything out of the actual axle. But before I do all of that, I am actually going to grind down all of these casting marks. So like this big old peg right here, I'm going to feather that in, and that'll be smooth and flat. This big peg right here, I'm going to feather that in, that'll be smooth and flat. This line that you all see across through here, all that will be gone. These pegs right here, peg right here. So as far as the pumpkin goes, the whole pumpkin will be smoothed, and that goes for the front as well. This big old casting mark down through here, gone. That'll be gone. And we're going to do that on top and bottom, so they're going to be very, very detailed. And that's something that, you know, a lot of people wouldn't notice, but it's, and then I'm also going to hit all of this like with a flat disc on an angle grinder before we take it to powder coat. So before this gets sandblasted, it will already be super, super smooth. And I think I'm going to do these two, like right there. And then anything that we need to weld in, fill in to make it smooth and all that, we can heat this cast up and weld on it, get us some material in there to work with. So yeah, these are going to be smoothed before we send them off to sandblast and powder coat, so that's going to look really, really good. We've got a new sway bar, and then we've got the front axle, rear axle, and we have this ugly 2-piece drive shaft that of course we're going to be getting rid of. And this drive shaft is actually different than mine, so I'm not really sure if I'll be able to use this one or not. That's different than the old one. I actually hadn't even noticed that. I've never seen a drive shaft with some kind of sleeve on it or something. I don't know what that is. My other one was not like that, so I'll have to check into that. I've never seen that before. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to talk about these axles and stuff, and I wanted to get your all's advice on doing 35s or 37s. I'm thinking 37s because if I ever want to take off the spacers or get like an extra set of 2-inch spacers to not be as wide, then the 37s wouldn't look bad. You know, the truck's not going to look too, the tires won't look too small. So right now we're on a 20-inch lift on 40s and 3-inch spacers. So if we're dropping down to a 10-inch, 11-inch, 12-inch, 9-inch, somewhere in that range, and then going down to 37s, I think that's going to be about proportionate, and we're going to be even wider. So for everybody saying that I needed bigger wheels and tires, it should look a little bit more proportional this time around. because I'll admit, whenever I was on the 20-inch lift, some 44-inch boggers would have looked mean. And that's almost what I done instead of rebuilding the truck. But who wants to see me throw a new set of wheels and tires on my truck, guys? Come on. You all want to see me rip these axles apart, get pissed off at them, rip all the suspension out from underneath my truck, go to powder coat, blow all this money. So make sure y'all click that like button down below, comment, send to a friend. This build series, I'm going to try to inform everybody and vlog and film as much as possible and include as much information as I possibly can so you all can learn something and do this yourself, because that's what this channel is all about, guys. We're just trying to do stuff ourselves, save all kinds of money, fake ball for the gram, stuff like that. So we got this. We got this. We're good. So like I said, this is like the third time in the video. Say goodbye to the 40s, guys, because they're gone. The guy's on his way right now from Indiana to pick those up. What I need you all to do before we go inside and take one last look at the truck for this video, I need y'all to get down in the comments between a 10 and 12-inch lift pretty much on 26 by 16s with 4-inch wheel spacers. What do you guys recommend? Do you think that I should do 35s or should I do 37s? And also comment down below. I'm sure you all will never guess this. Comment down below what color powder coat you think that I'm doing. Single Shot has been sending me some photos of my sample colors, so I'm gonna do a bright color. I will go ahead and give you all a hint. It's gonna be like a yellowish green color, or like an orange color. So we're doing a couple different samples to pick from. So go ahead and comment some colors below that you'd like to see on the build. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I'm pretty dead set on what's in my head already. We've been getting orders out. Y'all killed it with the merch. I think we've only got extra large left. I think we've got some extra large left, but we're pretty much sold out of everything. You can check the link in the description box down below if you want to pick up some merch. It'll say what I have left on the website, but you all killed it on the merch drop. So really appreciate all of that. All the sales from that are going right back into the channel. Oh, guys. She is so lonely. And she's dirty. But yeah, so we've got to get this frame all sanded down. Got to get all of the rock lights off. We've got to get all of the fender liners out. We're going to get rid of the fender liners completely. Buy new ones. Reinstall those bright ass DBA rock lights. Let's see here. Oh, DBA rock lights. So y'all are probably waiting on like the JW Montoya comments. Yeah, JW Montoya. DBA the gang. Yeah, so with that being said, guys, that's pretty much all for the video. In the next video, we're going to be showing you guys the powder coat color. We're going to be sanding and working on the axles, getting them all smooth and off to sandblast, getting them completely disassembled. So get ready for that. That's going to be some really, really good content that I've never seen anybody do on YouTube. So we're going to be completely disassembling the axles after we smooth them. So taking all the gears out, all the shims, pinion gear, axle seals, axle shafts, the whole 9 yards. Bushings, the axle bushings, ball joints, gears out of the front, differential covers, the whole 9 yards, guys. Literally everything on the front axles and everything on the rear axles. Bare bones, getting them stripped down to just the bare axle housings and showing you guys how to do that. We'll figure it out and we'll get it done right. So if we can't get it first time around, we'll try again. You know, people make mistakes, people learn stuff new every day, and everybody always starts out as a nobody no matter what. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be pretty much all for today's video. I know this was kind of just me talking, not really any big info, but we did get the wheels and tires broke down. So if you want the KG1s, DM me on Instagram. The 40s are sold, so everybody missed out on that. If y'all wanted the 40s, they are gone. And before you comment down below what I sold them for, I sold them for 2,200 bucks. So pretty good deal because they're like 4,500 brand new. So pretty much half off. Trying to think if I missed anything. Gosh, I get so tired of holding my hand up, holding the camera. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything, guys. Just sell those wheels, get our new wheels on order, and as soon as that rendering is done, finalized, I've ordered the wheels, I'll be showing you guys that. I was gonna do 2 different spoke patterns, both one off, and let you guys pick between them, but I'm really digging this spoke pattern that I've already had made and already helped design. So I think I'm gonna stick with that because that's what's gonna look freaking so good on the truck. So I can't wait to show you guys that spoke pattern. That might be in the next video. It just depends on if the wheels sell. I may go ahead and order the wheels because they take like 70 days to come in, I think. So it takes a little bit to come in. I may go ahead and order those. I may not wait till the KG1 sale. I don't really like fronting money when I don't have to, you know. I'm sure you all can relate. If I've got the KG1s and I can sell them and pay for the other ones, or sell them and almost pay for the other ones, or just free up, you know, a little bit over $5,000, it is what it is. I mean, why front 5Gs when you can just not front 5Gs and wait a week? But we do have the tires going, so we'll be ordering the tires. So I need to know on that, guys. 35s or 37s, I've got to get those ordered ASAP. Yeah, for like the 10th time in a row, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Always remember, everybody starts out as nobody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.